Hello. In this video, we're going to add and subtract some real numbers. So let's just get started. A lot of students in my class like to just take these and like to use their calculators. I guess there's really nothing wrong with that. The problem is a lot of times students, they'll put this in their calculator and they'll get something that looks like 5, which isn't the right answer. So you got negative 1 plus a negative 6. Our rules say ignore the signs in the beginning and then just add your absolute value. So you got 1 plus 6 because these are the same signs, right? Which is 7. Since you got two negative signs, it's going to be a negative 6. One way to think about this is you got a negative 1, then you got 6 more negative 1s, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you add all these up, you get a negative 7. Another thing to think about is if, say, you're at a negative 1 on your number line, you go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're at a negative 7 because you're subtracting or you're adding negative 6 spaces, right? It's a couple of different ways to think about it. You got here, let's look at this. You got negative 4 plus 7. So the rules say if you have different signs, find the difference. What do we mean by difference? It just means subtract. So we're going to take 7 minus 4, which is 3, and then you take the sign of the larger number. So we took 7 minus 4 and the larger absolute number. No, should be absolute. So that's plus, right? So our answer here is a plus 3. Let's just look at this. What if it was a negative 7 plus 4? Well, it's still going to take 7 minus 4, which is 3. But now since the 7's bigger than the 4, right? And the 7's negative, now that would be a negative 3. So this is where it's tricky. You know, you just got to make sure that you watch the signs. Something that I would do, like if I was doing this one, I would circle that sign. I'd put my equal sign. And I would go ahead and put my negative sign down. So then I know it's negative 3. You don't have to do that. Just a little tip I do to keep my sign straight. Let's see here. Same signs, right? So you just add the numbers together. If you got 8 and you add 1, you got 9, right? What are the signs here? Are these positive or negative signs? Well, they look like they're negative signs, so my answer, number 11, would be a negative 9. Let's look at 12 as our last problem. We've got different signs, right? Because you're adding a positive to a negative, which means you're going to subtract. So you're going to subtract 1 from 5. 5 minus 1 is 4, which is the bigger absolute number, 5 or 1. Hope you said 5 is the biggest number. Well, it means our sign here is a plus 4. And you may want to go ahead and write that positive sign there just to help build your intuition. Let's rework this problem just for fun. What if this was negative 5 plus 1? Well, you got different signs, right? So you're going to subtract 5 from 1, which is 4. Well, then what's my sign here? Well, you got negative 5 plus 1. What I would do, noticing that the larger absolute value is 5 and it's got a negative, I would go ahead and write my negative sign before I do my calculations. Because at this point, I'm not going to mess up my sign. 5 minus 1 is 4. So just as so that particular example would be negative 4. This worksheet It's on algebraclassnotes.com. Follow the link in the description. Good luck with this. You're going to see this for the rest of your mathematical career.